What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Virgo. What's up, Virgie Bags? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Virgo. Some of you guys should change your number. Okay. Yeah, or you need to block somebody. You need to block somebody's number. You need to get somebody's information off your phone or something like that. Some of you guys, it's somebody that you need to get over. Like, some of you guys are, like, hooked onto somebody. You need to, like, move on. Some of you guys could still have their pictures on their phone or their videos or something. And you need to, like, move on. Alright? Alright, the first card you have is Blessings. With message of concern, number 14. So I feel like there's a blessing here, and it's going to be a message of concern. That's very contradicting. Let's see. What is message of concern and blessings? You might not see this blessing. What is blessings and message of concern? The Star, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Three of Cups. Eight of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, Strength card in reverse. Leo energy here, Taurus energy here, Aquarius energy here, okay? I kind of want to say Scorpio just because I see the Death card right here. Now, whatever this is, you're going to get your wish, okay? You're going to get your wish here. I feel like you're going to be celebrating, reuniting with somebody here. You will be recovering from something, but it's like with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like once your blessings come, you're going to realize that you have been repeating the same things. You've been doing the same things. Because once your blessing comes, you're going to have to get rid of something here. Eight of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, the Strength card in reverse. You know, once your blessing comes, you're going to exactly know that you have been overdoing it. You have been putting too much energy, too much work, maybe into family situation, or maybe into something that's really disharmony or a separation. It's like you've been doing too much in a situation that's unhappy for you. And once your wish comes, you're going to be like, damn. You know, it's going to be very clear that you have to, you know, that maybe you have low self-esteem and that you thought that you wasn't going to get any better, but then better comes along and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck was I thinking? You know, like you're going to have like a little pep talk within yourself. Because it's like, this is not supposed to be a message of concern. It's only a message of concern because you keep repeating the same lessons. And then you're going to realize why it's important for us to close out chapters and move on to the next thing. Because shit leaks into the next thing. It interferes. And the universe always is right and has the last say. Okay? What's the Star here? You have the Eight of Cups. Okay? You might walk away from your wish. What? To stay with this shit? Wow! No way you're about to be like Gemini that day on TikTok and literally walk away from your blessing to stay stuck on a titty. What is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Ain't no way you about to do that, Virgo. No, no, no. You have the Five of Swords in reverse. What's the Three of Cups? You have the Four of Wands in reverse. What's the Hierophant in reverse? The Page of Pentacles. Girl, you got me wrapped around your finger. Spicy like a ginger. Ginger. And that's not good. No. I love that song. But that song is the opposite. You are allowing somebody to have... You have somebody wrapped around your little motherfucking finger. And you think it's cute? You think it's cute? Bro, you toxic. The devil, you are obsessed. You are so obsessed. You are literally denying good things to stay with something that you're not supposed to have anymore. to stay with something that is family trouble, disconnection, misaligned. It's not even aligned with you. It's not part of your purpose, not part of your path. What the fuck? Misaligned values. Y'all don't even have the same future. You don't have the same future. You're going to be a mechanic and they're going to be a freaking hairstylist. Broken and struggling. Relationship. Unhappy relationship. Unhappy home. Separation. Disharmony. That's what the fuck? What? The Hierophant is in reverse here twice. You're not learning your lesson. You're not going to pass go. You're not going to collect $200. All you're causing is more misery. Good luck for you, sweetie. Wow. You're allowing your demons to get to you. You're allowing, I want to be right. 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 You're allowing that to create toxic energy and you're literally missing out on blessings. You're not smart. Next card you have is freedom. With change in reverse, number 9. Hi, Dio Mio. This reading is about to be shit. Laying on right now. So you want to be free, but you don't want to change. You don't want to make no changes for you to be free. You want to be free, but you don't want to do nothing in order for that to happen. So stay stuck, boo-boo child. Boo-boo child. The fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Are y'all serious right now? Wow. What is a freedom and change in reverse? Y'all don't love yourself. Nobody, like, what the fuck is going on with everybody this week? What is it? You, Pisces, who else? What is freedom and change in reverse? You have the Death card in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to read your reading no more. I don't. But I'm going to finish it because I finished what the fuck I start. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands. Oh my gosh, Virgo. Oh my God. If it's not you, reverse the damn messages. You are refusing to change. You are refusing to end something, so you're going to be in misery. You keep going back to something that causes you misery, so you're going to be in misery. 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 You don't want to end anything, you're going to be in misery. All you're doing is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're overcommitting. You're gonna start struggling. The universe is gonna make you start struggling so that you can fall on your face and let everything fall, and then you can get it by yourself. If you're gonna wait for the tower to come, the tower is gonna come. It's gonna come. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands up right here. I feel something is definitely gonna fall apart for you. And it's gonna be more than what you thought. So prepare for that. Others of you, this is not for you. Your money's doing good and stability. Just wait till we get to the next part. This is for you that are struggling with money and stability. You're in lack. Nothing's happening good for you with money and stability, and yet you're not doing nothing to change that. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of you Virgos, money looking good, stability looking good. This is not for you. What's the Death card in reverse? You have the High Priestess in reverse. You're not listening to your intuition. You need to end something. Where's the Two of Pentacles in reverse? You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You need to let go of overcommitting, disorganization, inability to commit, and struggling to juggle. Stop putting so much shit on your freaking plate because you can't handle all of it. What is the Eight of Cups in reverse? You have the Three of Swords. What you're doing is going back to pain. Every time you go back to it, you're hurting yourself even more. You're crying even more. Wah, 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 wah. What's the Sun in reverse? Yeah, because you a baby. You a little child. If you go back to what hurt you, you don't learn. You don't learn. And you know why you're not learning? Because you have way too much shit on your plate. How could you? What's the Sun in reverse? If you don't change, ain't nothing in your life gonna change, Virgs. What's the Sun in reverse? You have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, stress. You need to stress. You need to. Because you clearly think this shit is a game. The Devil is in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, a lot of you guys, you're not in this energy. You have already worked through this. This was a toxic habit that you had of thinking that you don't need to change anything. And I think that you'll be able to free yourself without changing anything about yourself, right? You learned that lesson. You detached from that toxic side of you, and now money looking good. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to those of you guys that are waiting for something to change. You don't wait for change. You go be the change. And if you don't be the change, and you are just more heartbreak, more disappointment. Keep crying. You need to stress. You need to worry. You need to cry. You need to hurt. Because that is how we heal. And clearly you're not doing that shit. And some of y'all are about to become depressed, lonely. Some of you guys are about to gain a whole lot of weight, unhealthy weight. Because you're doing everything but attending to yourself. You're committing to everybody else but yourself. You want change in your life and you're not willing to change yourself. So how do you expect change to happen in your life if you're not willing to change yourself? Change only happens to those that are willing to change. So guess what? You keep walking back to pain, hurt. You keep walking back to unstable energy. That's what's coming for you. Others of you, money looking good. You got no worries. You're free. That this part right here was not for you. Over here, you have embracing in reverse. With house number 20. So, I feel like you don't like where you are, okay? I don't feel like I just feel like I can't make this home. Like it's like you're trying to make something home. You're trying to, but you're just not being able to snuggle or to be comfortable in a living situation. What is house and embracing in reverse? The Nine of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Well, you feel like you can't get comfortable there because they're spying on you, stalking you here, okay? I feel like with the Four of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse, you might know this and you're like, I don't care, okay? Or they could be gossiping about you, but you should care because people don't, like, you need to care. You need to care that people are in your personal space, okay? I feel like there's sabotage happening here. They're trying to be strategic. They're trying to betray you, okay? Now, the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. I do feel like you feel very unhappy here. Okay, this is not your wish. I feel like it's like you don't rush to go home anymore. Like, you just take your sweet ass time. Like, you don't even care type of energy. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is here, okay? I do feel like you have money to go somewhere else. Like, go ahead and do it. I don't feel like... I feel like you're stable enough to get your own place or to get out of here. And I don't know why you haven't done it. Okay, I do feel like they are betraying you and they're being sneaky. They could be like, yeah, you could stay here. You don't have to pay us rent. And then like a week in, oh, hey, you got money for food? Oh, hey, you're going to have to start paying rent here because I don't know. It's giving like... Yeah, they're definitely keeping you out of things, okay? They're making you feel alone on purpose, okay? They could all be planning to do things. They all could be getting ready. They all could be waking up earlier than you, and then just leaving. And you're like, wow, y'all couldn't even tell me, like, Let's clarify. What's the Nine of Cups in reverse here? You have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, it's going to be about work as well. The house could be your work establishment, okay? Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like this is not your wish, but you're still nurturing it. So, as long as you're still showing up for it, it's going to show up for you in the way that it can, okay? The Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Cups in reverse. Could be about family or work, okay? I feel like you're not going to regret getting advice about this situation. What is the Knight of Swords in reverse? You have the Page of Cups in reverse, all right? Yeah, I feel like you're not listening to your intuition. There's a reason why you're slowing down. There's a reason why you aren't trying. You're not determined to go to. It's like pay attention to how you're reacting to your movements. I also feel like they're being very aggressive. They're being very rude as well. They're being very forceful. Like they're already. It's like you just got here and shit is already hitting the fan. That's the sign. What's the King of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you make good decisions when it comes to your money and stability. So it's a go ahead. It's a good idea for you to implement something within yourself now. The Justice card, the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's your good karma, your good justice for things to be easier for you. So if you're making it harder, it's because you want to. What's the Queen of Wands? You have the Fool. Yeah, I think you need to have confidence to take a risk and move away from these people, move away from this job, go to another job. Like you have something to fall back on, is what I feel. Like you have money to get an apartment or another house, whatever. You have a backup plan if you have to leave this job. Whatever this is, you have a backup plan. Use it. You have the Four of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. The universe is about to tell you, like, you have a backup plan. Like, you have money. Like, you could do this. You could do that. Like, you don't have to. And it's gonna, like, you're going to realize, like, oh, there's actually hope at the end of the tunnel. And it's funny because then you're going to switch, right? If you decide to leave this place, you're not going to tell them, right? You're not. Because why? Have they been open to you? They haven't, right? What they have been doing is being sneaky, right? Not telling you stuff, right? Leaving in the middle of, and mad early in the morning, right? So a lot of you guys, if this is a job, you're not giving them your 2 weeks. You're not. And if this is I advise you not to give your 2 weeks because they're going to use those 2 weeks to sabotage you. So I would not give them your 2 weeks, okay? If you're thinking about it. But I feel like a lot of you guys are not going to do it because they were being really sneaky and strategic. And it's kind of like, if this is a job, it's like they were like, yeah, you're going to get that job. Yeah, you're going to get that position. And then the whole time knowing you wasn't going to get it. They were like ringing you around the rosy. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to ring them around the rosy, but you're not going to be fair to them. And because being fair to them would mean not being fair to you. And you're not going to do that. You know? So, yeah, or if it's the other way around, this is like a house situation or whatever. It's like a roommate situation. It's like, you're going to start looking for apartments and shit on the low. They're not even going to know that you're leaving until you tell them, yo, I'm out. So, you're going to start being strategic too. You're going to start leaving in the middle of the night. And they're going to ask you, where you going? I was out and about. Like you're going to hit them with the same shit that they hit you. I'm hearing, hit me with your best shot. You're gonna hit them with the same shit that they hit you with. Because like I feel like these people or this situation, like they thought that you wouldn't ever switch up. They thought that you were always gonna be the same Virgs. You're always gonna be nurturing. You're always gonna show up. Just wait until they find out that you're not even gonna give them the 2 weeks. Just wait until they find out that you've been planning to leave this whole time and you didn't even tell them. Just wait. And then some of them might even be so psychotic, like, oh, we'll help you move. Do you need help? You're gonna be like, I already have that settled too. So, anyways, what is message of concern and blessings? You have exchanging gifts, number 27. Okay, yeah. So a lot of you guys are bugging. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of you guys, the universe is literally giving you a gift, and you are throwing it out. You have by the book, okay? The universe wants you to know you have to do things by the book, okay? And you go to levels. You cannot go back to shit, and just because you want to go back to things, you can because of free will, but nothing is going to happen. You're not going to get it, okay? We're supposed to be moving forward in life. You're supposed to do things by the book. You're supposed to be getting better and better and better and better. You don't go back to shit that's not going to help you grow. You don't go back to shit that don't want you. You don't go back to shit that you already know is not healthy or good for you at all. You have a new life. Others of you are choosing something new. What is freedom and change in reverse? You have yang, number 1, all right? I feel like the universe wants you to be confident in a new beginning. They want you to be confident to take a new beginning. Be confident. Stop being a coward. You have observer, number 49. The universe is keeping a very close eye on you. And if you don't freaking do what you have to do, they're going to light a fire up under your ass. What is house and embracing in reverse? You have the Fates, number 17, and never ending story, number 37. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like, you know, nothing is going to change about this house situation or this work situation. You're going to have to be the one that changes something. You're going to have to get out. You're going to have to go out and find something. You're going to have to leave. Okay. The Fates, it was fate and destined for this to happen. This was not supposed to be here for longer. You know, you are leaving a situation at the right exact time that you're supposed to. You're feeling the need, you're feeling uncomfortable at the exact time. That's how we know we got to get out of a situation. If you go to work every day and you feel like, for some of you guys, it could be like, some of you guys are very spiritual, okay? And when you're spiritual, you feel that shit in your body. If you feel nauseous every time you go to work, if you feel like the people at work are not helping you, are not, you know, cohesive. You go to work and you just feel angry every day. But when you leave work, you're happy, right? You go to work and you just feel like nails on a chalkboard. Like, you know how that, you just feel like that. That is a sign. It's time for you to go. Our body talks to us, okay? You have unfinished symphony, number 10, okay, at the bottom of the deck. When you do decide to leave, these people are going to try to be like, oh, but remember when you said, oh, but, you know, we have this, you know, we're going to have the New Year's Eve party, so you might as well just stay till then, you know, like, no. Community and peace, yeah. It's like, you know, it's like, because the way that you're going to be moving, it's going to, like I said, you're not giving your 2 weeks. You're not, whatever. It's going to show that they are unstable. It's going to show that this community, this job, this neighborhood, this landlord, this whatever is not as solid as they're making it seem. It's not going to be a good look for you to move in the way that you're going to be moving. But it doesn't matter. Okay, you know how sometimes when you try to get out of like a phone company or something, they try to be like, oh hey, but you know, if you stay with us, we will give you 50% off your next bill, whatever. They might do something like that. Don't take the bait, because they want to just keep something open. They want to have the ability to just come and go when they please. So don't allow that. Don't fall for the quick okie doke. Don't fall for the let's talk this out. There's no talking. That's why some of y'all shouldn't even give your 2 weeks, because if you do give your 2 weeks, within those 2 weeks they're gonna talk you out of it, and then you right back to where you were. So, you know yourself. If you know that your heart is too big, and if they even try to tell you something, they will convince you to stay. Don't even give them that opportunity to do that. Protect yourself. You're not giving your 2 weeks to be petty. You're not giving your 2 weeks because you're trying to protect yourself from, one, their pettiness, because they will be petty to you, and two, protect yourself from, you know, allowing them to talk you back into it. So whatever this is, I feel like you care about it a lot. You know, it might tug on your heartstrings. Okay? So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.